And now we have the head public relations unit of the Standard Organizations of Nigeria, Bola, Fashina, joining me live to talk more on the 2019 World Standard Day, which focuses on video quality, creating global standards. Mr. Fashina, you're welcome to NT International.
Good evening.
Now, as we mark this year's World Standards Day, how can you describe the quality of the video being produced in Nigeria?
The quality of video produced in Nigeria can compare favorably with any other part of the world when you realize that what is in application are international standards that governs the global village of which Nigeria is one. If you take a look back and see the kind of video quality that was on offer in Nigeria, looking at our Nollywood, for example, you can say confidently that today we have come a very long way, particularly because there are no borders again in the issues of standards. You don't reinvent the wheel where it already exists. Standards all over the world at regional levels, at continental levels and internationally are being harmonized. So the quality of video production in Nigeria today can be compared to any part of the world.
So will you say the theme for this year's celebration is apt, going by the efforts of the federal government to improve the subsector through different policies?
Yeah, if you realize the fact that the theme of this year's celebration is a global thing, put together by the world-leading standards organizations, the International Telecommunications Union, the International Organization for Standardization, and the International Electrotechnical Commission. So putting that together, it is a theme for the world, of which Nigeria is part. Nigeria's SON Standards Organization represents Nigeria in all of these international standards bodies. And so the theme is taken to be celebrated back home to ensure that Nigerian stakeholders partake in the celebration, look at the development of video, how it has been influenced with standards, and you realize that actually nothing can happen. The stories that we tell easily today from one application to another seamlessly is as a result of the application of international standards, and Nigeria is playing its active part in that process.
Okay. Now, before I let you go, what would you say should be the role of all stakeholders in the effort to ensure standards and the quality of video produced in the country?
That's part of why this program, the symposium that held today, was put together. It is in ensuring that stakeholders participate actively. It gives opportunity for them to reminiscence on the history of video production across the world and in fact in Nigeria. And I must say that given that today is about the 60th anniversary of television in Africa, starting from Nigeria, you can imagine what the production of video was then and what it is today, using NTA as a very good example. So we can only talk about more participation by Nigerians stakeholders in international standards development through the Standards Organization of Nigeria.
Well, Mr. Bola Fashina, thank you very much for coming on NT International News.
You're welcome.
Well, and that was the head public relations unit of Standards Organization of Nigeria talking on the 2019 World Standard Day with focus on video quality, creating global standards.